Brett Preble brought Thunder Down Under into the line now. And the last to move in will be Plea, and the 6 runners in the Harold Badger Super Vapors. Brett Preble brought Thunder Down Under into the line now. And the last to move in will be Plea, and the 6 runners in the Harold Badger Super Vapors handicap are all in, set to go. Set to run, Bun Fight, the favourite, drawn 1, they're set. Track good, rail out 3 metres, and they're underway in the first. Bun Fight began well down on the inside with Scarlet Crest and Makeshift. Thunder Down Under's going forward on the outside in the yellow colours. Settling into stride now, Thunder Down Under working up 3 wide with Scarlet Crest. Bun Fight retaining the fence. 2 lengths to Makeshift, 4th, 1.5 lengths to Plea, and Prince Briavella's last of all. Now Thunder Down Under, before they came off the back, eventually worked over the field and took up the running on the rail at the 800 now, and Thunder Down Under led by a little over a length. Scarlet Crest is second, Bun Fight tucked away third the inside, followed by Makeshift and Plea travelling 3 wide and 2 to Prince Briavella at the 600. Thunder Down Under in front of neck to Scarlet Crest. Plea going up wide on the course. Bun Fight just behind them, needing some luck to get a run through now, and they're followed then by Makeshift as they corner and Prince Briavella. Thunder Down Under came round the turn, led Scarlet Crest. Bun Fight trying for an out, and down the outside is Plea, followed by Makeshift. It's Scarlet Crest going up to Thunder Down Under. Back behind them, Bun Fight's under the whip. Scarlet Crest and Thunder Down Under. Thunder Down Under still about a half length in front. Scarlet Crest can't get there. Bun Fight with a run on the inside. Thunder Down Under in front. Scarlet Crest is lifting again. It's the Thunder Down Under coming at them with Bun Fight on the rail. Gee, this is close. Bun Fight's got through on the inside. Very close. Bun Fight the rail, Scarlet Crest and Thunder Down Under between them, just weakening on the run the last bit, followed by Makeshift. Plea is in behind them, and Prince Briavella last to arrive. It's the last gasp drive to the line. Bun Fight along the inside. He's finished the better along the inside, Bun Fight, in a 3-way go. Thunder Down Under kicking strongly. Scarlet Crest came again on the outside, and then Bun Fight got up on the fence and has won it. Number 1, Bun Fight, Damien Oliver, getting up on the inside to win. Set for the Merson Cooper now, and away they go. Carolo out reasonably on the inside from Nobody. Away very fast is Oberdelli going to the lead as they settled into stride. And it's Oberdelli down to the 800, clearing out with a lead of about 2 lengths to Eruption. In third placing and driving up to second now is Magna Force, and they're closely followed by Nobody on the rail, about 1.5 lengths then to Miss Bombastic. They're trailed then by Graphite Lastra on the inside. Mustagil is last and Carolo is next to last. Oberdelli flying along in front round the turn, a couple of lengths in front of Nobody on the inside. And on the outside is Magna Force as they corner clear of Graphite Lass, and then Carolo racing greenly through on the inside. But Oberdelli's kicked right away from them, 300 to go. Leads by about 4 or 5 lengths now. Graphite Lass moving into second placing on the outside of Magna Force, then Carolo and Eruption. But Oberdelli is well clear with about 50 to go. 5 lengths in front of Graphite Lass, and Magna Force battling along well. But Oberdelli's bolted in. Oberdelli's won it easily. Photo for the minors between Magna Force and Graphite Lass. Maybe Magna Force just grabbed it. Mustagil doing its best work late was coming home well, and then Carolo followed by Eruption. Dropping out next to last was Nobody, and Miss Bombastic was last in. Sustained speed there from number 1, Oberdelli, ridden by Stephen Arnold, straight out of the gates. Dance of the Night moved into the middle stall, and they're set to go. All in, all clears through. A little movement from Lava Lady. They're away. Grand Seattle missed the start about 1.5 lengths. Devon Valley Lady and Hindu Dancer away fast in the early part with Casale and Lava Lady. Going through in the centre looking for the lead is Imperial Dancer as they settle down, Imperial Diamond. And now Dance of the Night is next to last, and last is Grand Seattle, the favourites at the back by the 1800. Lava Lady's booting up from the outside barrier to take over the running now from Imperial Diamond. Cursail on the outside of Devon Valley Lady. 2 or 3 lengths to Hindu Dancer, and back behind her Dance of the Night on the inside, and a length to Grand Seattle. As they put the 1600 behind them now and into the back straight, Lava Lady's on top for Stephen Baster, 1.5 lengths clear. Imperial Diamond is second. Devon Valley Lady third on the inside. Cursail a half length away. away the outer, about 3 lengths to Hindu Dancer, a length to Grand Seattle now next to last, and 2 lengths to Dance the Night, the favourite at the tail of the field running down the back. Out near the 1200 metres, Imperial Diamond whipped around the outside, a new leader, so it's Imperial Diamond by 2, Lava Lady, a length and a half away, Kerr Sail. On the rails in 4th placing, Devon Valley Lady, about 4 lengths away, Hindu Dancer, Grand Seattle, and 2 lengths to Dance the Night last, but it has been a very truly run race by the 1,000 metres. Imperial Diamond by a length. The big grey Lava Lady is second. Devon Valley Lady on the inside is third. Kerr Sail's had a pretty handy run fourth on the outside. A break of 2 or 3 lengths to Hindu Dancer, Grand Seattle, and a length and a half last of all as Dance the Night. Downhill near the 650 metres, Imperial Diamond 3/4 Lava Lady. Devon Valley Lady on the inside of Kerr Sail. A length Hindu Dancer, 2 Grand Seattle, and a length and a half to Dance the Night last, about 6 off the leader, and starting to stoke up with her run as they corner. At the 450, Imperial Diamond from Lava Lady, wider out Kerr Sail and Hindu Dancer. Grand Seattle and Dance the Night peel right to the outside, still 5 lengths off them at least at the 300. Lava Lady went for home, and Lava Lady kicked away by more than 2 lengths now. Dance the Night coming right down the outside with Grand Seattle at the 150. Lava Lady 2.5 in front. Grand Seattle and Dance the Night trying hard. Lava Lady clear. Dance the Night slowly but surely taking ground of it, but the postal beater. Lava Lady 3/4, Dance the Night. Grand Seattle third. Then Devon Valley Lady, Kerr Sail. Behind them Hindu Dancer and Imperial Diamond dropped out last. Clever ride by Stephen Baster. He allowed Lava Lady to slide round them and sit on the pace. So they're set to go. Racing now. Beautiful start too, and one of the first to break the line is Canicula with them, Essential in the all blue. Settling right behind them then is Dancing Phoenix and Princess Gold on the improve around This Is Real. Barood back next to last, and back last is Billabong Babe. They're going to the 900 metres in Canicula with plenty of pace, led by about 2.5 to Emma Sensual. This Is Real holding third in the middle of a line of 3. Princess Gold the outside, Dancing Phoenix the rail. A length and a half behind them Barood, and Billabong Babe is last of all, running downhill to the turn. Canicula led from Emma Sensual second. This Is Real moving up third out a little wider. In behind them Dancing Phoenix, Barood, followed by Princess Gold, Hard Ridden, and Billabong Babe as they swing the corner. And Canicula led from Emma Sensual second. This Is Real under a little pressure third, followed by Dancing Phoenix and then Barood. Canicula down towards the 300 lead. Emma Sensual coming after it, followed by Dancing Phoenix. This Is Real battling only, and then Barood to the outside. Canicula in front. Emma Sensual having a dip at the 200. Clear of Dancing Phoenix. It's Canicula with Emma Sensual grinding away on the outside. Emma Sensual's coming home the better. Grab Canicula, 50 to go. Then came Barood, but Emma Sensual too good. Beat Canicula by a length. Barood close up third from Dancing Phoenix. A break behind them, This Is Real, followed further back by Billabong Babe, and Princess Gold was along last. Emma Sensual a shade too good there, sitting outside of the leader, and Canicula just finding the last few steps of the 1200 metres a test for her. But Desert Rain still hasn't moved up into the line. Luke Carey is out of the saddle, awaiting his arrival in the gates. Four now Black Ledges burst through the front of the barrier stalls, but very alert Matthew Gatt has got control of the horse, who's just ambled through the front. In the interim, they've got Desert Rain ready now. Just returning to the gates, so they're ready now for the Carlton Draft Eclipse. Set, racing, And Nova Claus bounded up in the air, didn't begin well. Saboteur dropping out towards the end. Fuss and the Collector away fast, and so too Nautilism, and Acabilca's up there. There's Black Ledger and Wildor booting forward from outside barriers. Desert Rain right behind them in company with Tickle My. As they settle down to the 1800 metres now, and Wildor working up on the outside to find the lead from the Collector, and just behind them Black Ledger. Acabilca tucked away fourth on the inside, followed by Desert Rain. Wonder Fuss on the inside of Nautilism, a length and a half further back in the field is Make a Scene on the inside of Tickle My. 2 lengths to Litmus Royal Caliph, nearly a length away Nova Claus. Saboteur a good way back, followed by Typhoon, and Emission as last of all as they enter the back straight. And out to the 1300, Wildor is the leader. She went out by 2.5 lengths to Collector, 2 lengths to Black Ledger. Acabilca fourth, the rail one Desert Rain. A length and a half to Fuss, and she's trailed by Nautilism. 1.5 Make a Scene, Tickle My together. 2 to Litmus, followed by Royal Caliph. Another 2 to Nova Claus, and 3 lengths to Saboteur. 1 length to Typhoon, and 2.5 lengths to Emission. Strung out over plenty of territory, 1,000 to go. And Wildor the leader, about 3/4 to the Collector, and Desert Rain's got up on the outside, travelling a little wide. 2.5 lengths away Acabilca with the run of the race on the inside of Black Ledger. Another 2 lengths to Nautilism fast, followed by Tickle My, Make a Scene. 2.5 behind these is Litmus, Royal Caliph, Nova Claus. Another 4 lengths Typhoon, scrubbed up on the inside of Saboteur, and Emission is last as they go by the 600 nearing the turn. And Wildor just in front of the Collector. Right behind them is Acabilca, followed by Desert Rain and Black Ledger. Then came Tickle My. Back behind these horses, Litmus pulled to the outside. Fuss going for an inside run. Nova Claus still well back with Typhoon, Emission and Saboteur. They're a long way back where the Collector hit the front. Down to the 200. Here's Tickle My coming after him. Wider out on the courses, Litmus, Nova Claus and Saboteur. Acabilca battling away. It's the Collector from Tickle My, 100 out. Tickle My coming after the Collector. It's Tickle My getting up on the outside. The Collector kicking back, but Tickle My 1.5 head to the Collector. 2 lengths away, third a photo. Give it to Acabilca on the inside, I'd say, from Nova Claus, Make a Scene and Litmus, then Saboteur. Typhoon followed by, behind these, Royal Caliph, Emission and Nautilism, and then Wildor, Fuss and Desert Rain, and behind these, Black Ledger last in the Eclipse. Stand by for numbers. Tickle My with the Melbourne Cup winning rider Karen McAvoy, and the Collector settled down to a great struggle over the final 250 metres of the race, 1,200 metres. Jack Holdwelter, they're set to go. Off now, and Knockrow about a length slow near the outside. Astig bounded out and led early from a point, who began fast into second placing. Rustic missed Mr Bombastic on the outside, and pushing up on the fence is Major. A length and a half behind these Amber Boy. 2 lengths Kabila Declare, Knockrow, and they were followed well back by Ushku and Mondale, and 3 or 4 lengths Perak Gold. Now Major slipped through on the rails at the 800 and led by a length and a half to Astig. A point is third, followed by Mr Bombastic. Amber Boy seemed to meet some trouble. He's losing ground over on the rail. Declare goes forward wide out round the outside, followed by Kabila Rustic missed. Knockrow's on the move too, followed by Ushku. They're bunched right up here. Well back in the field is Mondale, with Amber Boy now next to last, and Perak Gold at the turn. Major against the fence. Mr Bombastic coming home on the outside, and a point trying for a run between them now. Wider out is Declare, followed by Astig, and back behind them is Mondale. Major led near the 200, but a point's coming home after him. Then Mr Bombastic. It's Major in front inside the 200. A point is a length and a half away, and then Mr Bombastic. Major in front, a point coming home hard. Major's finding something though. Major clear. Major wins it from a point. Neck to Mr Bombastic third, then Mondale. Perak Gold out wide from last, followed by Kabila Rushku. Next was Declare, and then Rustic missed Astig, Amber Boy and Knockrow last in. Winner number 9, Major, ridden by Stephen Baster. He got up on the inside to lead them early. Set to go, and away they jump. And one of the first out was Break the Bank. Babetto began fast. Cyrinel dropped out to the tail early. Away quickly now is Geronimo Run, and also Manor Hill is up there. Now settling down, it's Geronimo Run at the 1400. Manor Hill in the centre, and Babetto over on the rails, leading Love's Choice, Confiscate. 6th the outside is Oregon Rose, and Rio Del Mar pushing through along the fence. About 3 lengths to Ekalaka, Break the Bank. 2 As You Do, Lord Baracus. A length and a half to Zealy Lad. Oregon Seal, Cyrinel and Mighty Ming last. They are well strung out. And out near the 1,000 metres, it's Geronimo run by a little over a length to Manor Hill. Babetto got the trail behind the favourite and leader. 2 lengths to Love's Choice fourth. 2 lengths Rio Del Mar, 1.5 to Confiscate. Another 2 Eclipse on the inside of Oregon Rose. 2 Break the Bank, the grey As You Do next on the inside. Cyrenelga's next from Lord Baracus and Zealy Lad. Oregon Seal next to last. And Mighty Ming whipped them in as they came downhill towards the 600. And the leader Geronimo run a length and a quarter to Manor Hill. Babetto on the rails, and then came Love's Choice fourth from Rio Del Mar. Confiscate pushed along. 2 lengths to Cyrenel round the outside of Oregon Rose, and Eclipse on the rails from As You Do and Break the Bank into the straight. At the 400, Geronimo run kicked away 2 lengths Babetto. Love's Choice has rushed to them very quickly on the outside though, and she went straight up to Geronimo run, who really have to find here. They've kicked away to Rio Del Mar. Love's Choice at the 200 led from Geronimo run, trying to battle back clear of Babetto. 100 metres to go though, and Love's Choice is doing it well. She's holding Geronimo run, and Love's Choice wins at a length and a quarter. Geronimo run, third Babetto, then Confiscate, followed by Oregon Rose, As You Do, Rio Del Mar, Break the Bank, Lord Baracus, Oregon Seal, and then Cyrenel. Back behind them, Manor Hill dropped out of it. Towards the tail are Mighty Ming, Zealy Lad, and Eclipse. Love's Choice came with a very fast sprint to grab Geronimo run, about 250 from home, and she's gone on for a good win here. All in, set to go. Last on the card, 1,300, big field, biggest of the day. They're set. Line looks okay. All clear. Away they go in the last, and Lamukta a little slow with Aberdeen Rose. Heart of Egypt and Mighty Fine with Ticket to Rome and Cider in all the way quickly. Keener just behind them. From Call Me Lily going forward as they settle fully. Heart of Egypt led, Cider in as second, and Mighty Fine moving up fast on the outside. Call Me Lily settling down a length away fourth. Then Burning Clay moving up on the outside, followed by Keener, Ticket to Rome, 1 Darting Princess, Mishkar the outside, 1 to Swanet. A length My Jasper, Aberdeen Rose, Lamukta and Canby instead a good way back, followed by Singigi Beach, and back last of all Sweet Lady Bird. Coming down the side, 650 outsider in from Mighty Fine, a length to Burning Clay. Heart of Egypt over on the inside, followed by Call Me Lily. A length and a half to Ticket to Rome, Mishkar. Keener over on the rail from Darting Princess, who had to be steadied there as Swanet makes a run round the outside. Then Aberdeen Rose, Lamukta a long way back, and Darting Princess is a good way from them as they enter the straight. Cider in the leader. Mighty Fine is coming after her, and Heart of Egypt trying to get over the heels to mount her challenge. Clear of Call Me Lily, and back behind them Swanet and Lamukta, but Mighty Fine dashed away inside the 200. She opened up a couple. Heart of Egypt starting to come home, and then Lamukta, but Mighty Fine clear for the Gouch. A length and a half in front, holds them out, and Mighty Fine takes it out by nearly 2 lengths. Maybe Heart of Egypt just held second ahead of Ticket to Rome. A photo finish there, clear of Lamukta and Canby instead. Next to finish was Swanet, Call Me Lily, and close up behind those was My Jasper, followed by Darting Princess, and then Sweet Lady Bird, Mishka, Sengigi Beach, Aberdeen Rose, Cider in stopping very badly. Burning Clay is next to last, and Keener dropped out to last. Mighty Fine, written by Darren Gouch, he takes out the last.